climate refugees, like move to a different country because this is just not doable.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean the fires are important because like slash and burn, it's good for the soil, but it's getting kind of out of control
For human
So,
existence, which,
yeah, because they've been doing slash and burn for millions of years, but now that we've just taken too much,
yeah,
we can't
That's
we can't control everything.
no.
Yeah, it's hard. Lots of these fires. And this was founded by,
Lemondrop, Cindy
Yeah.
Castillo.
and you are a family or publicly traded company?
I am me,
Oh,
myself. Yeah. It would be cool to be able to open it up, but right now we're still in the building block stages. We have the foundation down, but we're still building, so.
got the business model canvas all filled out.
Yes, sir. I actually had found Professor Stump's old business
Tyler.
model from his Intro to Business Management class.
I think
That
I
was
still
probably-
have it too.
Yeah. You're like building your avatar, finding your perfect client.
I don't
Oh,
think I
fun.
had that. I had it was just a business model canvas project that we had, and I just kept it. Super helpful. Yeah.
A lot of the materials that we got from school was really helpful.
Yeah. Super, super helpful.
I still have my book from Small Business Management, and I'll reread it. It's
What's
important.
the book called?
How to Start Your Business.
That's a pretty fitting name.
Yeah, it's just the entrepreneur's copy. It goes into like a lot of detail. It's nice to have it all in one place versus having to look at different places for all the information.
So, yeah, just you. Key product or service that you offer?
So we offer, our key product would be nutrition coaching, one-on-one private coaching. That is our premium package, and that looks like a 12-week program. We create a personalized program for you. So ultimately what that looks like is you come at me with your goals, your dreams, what you're struggling with, what you want to achieve, and I help you create your game plan, and you get your accountability, your motivation, your weekly menu creation.
Nice.
And that's the second service that I offer, which would be the weekly menu creation. And that's a one-time thing versus ongoing, the way that my 12-week program is set up. And then I also offer a metabolic typing test, which ultimately, based off genetics, like we had mentioned earlier, everyone is so different. And some bodies do better with higher carb loads, and other bodies do best with more protein. And so I walk you through a test that we take together, and with your results I help you create kind of your game plan and your weekly menu creation.
Do you do like a freemium thing, or
A freemium or a premium?
like a freemium model, or where you have people
Yeah, so we'll
can
do
download
a
something?
30-minute, you can essentially get my meal creation free. So if you guys go on my website, it's free for download there, and it's pretty much a Monday through Sunday breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks template, and you're able to fill it out. And my goal and intention with this is, how you mentioned balance is key, and that's really where my nutrition technique comes in, where it's how can we balance, right? So it comes with meals as well, having a balanced meal. So you want your carbs, your proteins, your fats, right? So with this template, you're ultimately able to create all your meals in advance that are balanced, right? So you're able to download that for free on my website. And then if you guys need help filling it out or extra help filling it out, that's when you would book your consultation with me. Or we can just jump on a 20-30 minute conversation and kind of talk about what's going on, ways that you can improve.
Nice. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm really excited because we just released our ebook, our smoothie collection ebook, and so this is a super exciting time for us as well, with just everything that we have going on, kind of starting a product line, kind of where we see the vision moving towards and going towards. So this is the start of that, right? Kind of like what your shirt says, your adventure starts here.
Oh yeah, my Bass Pro shirt.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice. So yeah, the culture. Do you want to explain like some of the culture that you want to like when you do expand? What kind of culture would you like to uh, bring to the company
Of
and to like your
course.
employees and all that, your clients, just the whole thing?
Lemon Drop Nutrition, or Lemon Drop, because I've been doing some brainstorming. But Lemon Drop Nutrition, we stand for inclusivity, social and racial justice, and Black Lives Matters. You know, we want to make this an inclusive space for all. We want to make it a place where, you know, people can be vulnerable and understand that, like, hey, this is a learning environment, and this is also like a space where I can talk about what's going on, right? Being Latina, it is definitely focused. I would like the focus to be towards my Latino community, being able
Mm-hmm.
to educate them and empower them to make better choices. And that really starts, you know, with having conversations with Latinos and being in like communities and being able to empower them. Um, you know, if I was working with like brand collaborations, I would really like to be able to work with other communities or other brands that are helping these communities and, you know, helping them uplift themselves, maybe like some community garden work or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Just
kind of
try to
really like that.
get the people together, you know, get the community together once
It's
we're
really
allowed
about
to.
community.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty hard right now because of the quarantine and stuff.
It's really difficult right now, but it's not impossible. Like social media is crazy, crazy good and accessible to mostly all. I mean, with that, it goes kind of both ways though, because you kind of get over social media.
Yeah,
It's inter-
I kind of uninstalled all these social media apps off my phone because I'm just like
you burned
it's
yourself
kind
out,
of
right?
it's just
Yeah.
boring. Yeah.
Exactly. And so having those like healthy boundaries, right, within like, hey, if I'm going to use social media, it's going to be to promote my business or promote what I'm working on
Yeah.
versus like mindlessly just scrolling.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. Somebody needs to start a like a tech diet cleanse program, you know.
Diet cleanse
You should
program.
add
Get off
that. You should
social
add that.
media.
You should take notes. You should add that to your product line, and just be like, I help you create the habit to look at your phone less. Like it's okay to have like the uh, the apps that you like on there, but just have like moderation. You know.
It can be hard, I feel like, if you don't have a healthy relationship with social media or yourself, because sometimes you see stuff on social media and it can really, you know, kind of make the rest of your day not the best.
Yeah.
So, like, being able to critically see stuff and be like, wait, what is this? But that's hard to do because emotions are real.
hmm So social media, it's weird. It's very very weird because it's like a fake social interaction with people. You know, just texting
And all
people and
platforms are so different, right? Like
yeah.
Instagram creates this like your perfect world. Like these are all the highlights that people do throughout their days. Twitter's like real, keep it real, you
It's
know,
just
by the
news,
minute. Yeah,
news
news
and
like
people arguing. It's a terrible platform. I think so.
YouTube is all about like create, like
Yeah.
learn, you know, discover, explore, which is super cool. Facebook is just like I don't even know. It's
Yeah,
all over the
I don't know
place.
either.
But
It's
it might
so
be a good thing, it
weird.
might be a bad thing. But the reality is that this is the way life is. So,
If you want it to.
yeah, it's true. And it's so fairly new. I think that's the
It's
crazy
so
part.
new, yeah.
Like, how new is it? Like 10, 12, 20 years maybe?
It's very, very new. Like, we don't know the effects of it. It's like, when people didn't know, like fast food. When fast food was brand new,
Yeah.
nobody knew what, the side effects of that were. So, in like in 20 years, we'll see
We're going to
the
be, what,
lasting
40?
effects, the lasting effects of social media. We're like, oh yeah, that was pretty hard on our brains. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I'm curious to see the evolution of social media.
It's so weird. I don't think I could do that. I'm just gonna be like a caveman and just go back and
Live under a rock.
yeah.
Sometimes you need that. You know, it comes back to balance. Sometimes you just wake up and get under your rock.
Yeah. But social media is definitely weird. But you use it for marketing your business, right?
Definitely. And, you know, it's all about healthy boundaries. It wasn't like that. And then I realized that I hated it. I hated how much time I was spending on Instagram and other social media platforms. Because, yes, I was getting, you know, some type of inspiration and creativity because you're able to keep up with trends and see what's happening. But at the same time, like, I would walk outside and be like, oh my God, there's an outside world, especially in the middle, you know, I mean, we're still in COVID, but like during quarantine and lockdown, it was really surreal. So now I set healthy 1 to 2 hour a day on all social media platforms, and I usually go in with a plan. So I'll create something, I'll post it on Lemondrop Nutrition, then I'll post it on my personal one. And then I'll go over to LinkedIn, post it on there, go over to Facebook, post it on there, you know, reply to any comments or messages I have. But it's pretty much business, Mindy business, you know.
What makes the perfect ad, since you have a marketing background, for you?
I actually recently just talked to Adam, actually, because I wanted to have him help out with Google ads and like stuff. But for me, it's emotion, honestly. Like, there's so much stuff out there, so much stuff. And if you cannot connect with whoever you're trying to reach, it's not going to happen, you know? And that's easier said than done, honestly. But being personable and, you know, really just grabbing your person, I don't even know what to call it, like your
personality.
Your client, I guess, you know, just grabbing their attention. If there was a perfect ad, I guess that's what I would say. Emotion based.
Emotions. So you would use your emotions to get to the emotions of your clients, or
I mean, I feel like that's where trust comes, you know, like I share my story with my clients and they're like, oh wow, like, yeah, you know the difficulties it is to be overweight. You understand what it's like not to know what I'm going through, or, you know, to navigate the world through how I'm feeling. So now, point given, like, there's a connection between us. We have built some type of emotion, rapport, you know, and then from there you're able to, like, grow and trust together, right?
Nice. That is a pretty good ad. You know, just get their trust and then keep it real with them and having that relatability. So
yeah, because I feel like people will follow you if what you are saying is true and it works and it is genuinely making a difference. Whatever you post, people will follow you because they have faith and trust in you as a person, as like a service, as a product, you know?
Nice.
Brand loyalty, it's real.
It is. It really is, though. Anything else you want to add? I think we're about to wrap up here. So
this was fun.
Yeah, you're going to have your podcast up pretty soon, right?
This definitely inspires me to do something in the podcasting world. I don't have any clear vision, but yeah, look out for it. Lemondrop Nutrition, where we talk nutrition, everything nutrition, 1 to 100.
Okay, that's. I think you have a podcast already. About to get started
right now. After I hang up with you, just kidding.
Yeah, just start it right now. Start recording your thoughts and stuff, and you could just post it as like an audio, like notes. That's something that I would actually listen to, like audio notes of people just saying like, this didn't work, this worked, I really like this, you know. Well, a person that I think who should have one, and I think everybody who should follow, is Alex Honnold. He's the rock climber. he did. He was actually in the recent